Hi, boys and girls. Back with Go Math. We're in lesson 8.8 today. We're still going to be using those tens and ones to add today, boys and girls. We're going to be solving problems with them. Sometimes in the real world, it's not just all written out for us what our numbers are that we have to use. Sometimes we have to think about what's happening and find out what information we need. So that's what we're going to talk about with these story problems today. Let's go ahead and begin. Says Kelly gets 6 new toy cars. He already has 18 toy cars. How many does he have now? The first thing we got to try to figure out is what are we trying to find? It says, what do I need to find? We're trying to find how many toy cars Kelly has. See the question? How many does he have now? That's what we're trying to find. That's the information we're looking for. Okay. Now, how are we going to find that? What information do you need? Well, we need to know how many is he putting together. He already had 18. See in the story it says he already has 18. And now he's getting 6 more. Right there it says he gets 6 more. So now we have all the information that we need. We're trying to find how many toy cars he has. We know he had 18 and he got 6 more. So we're ready to write our number sentence. 18 plus 6 more. And we can do that in a lot of different ways. We've learned a lot of different ways to do it. We're going to do our tens and ones first, okay? So we have 18 and 6 more. We have 110 and 8 ones. And plus, we have 6 more. So if I count that, I have 110, but I have to count up and see if I have 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, look at that. Now I have another 10. So how many 10s do I have? 1 10, 2 10s. I have 2 10s, and how many left over? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 left over. That's one way that we can do it is by drawing a model. Now, another way we could have done that, we have 6 fingers, so we could do the punch and count. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We can punch and count it to see if we have the right answer, and we did, 24. And finally, boys and girls, we could do rainbows and subways. We could rainbow our tens, 110 and 0 tens is 1. Subway our ones, 8 plus 6 is 14. But we know we can't put a 10 in there, so that 10 would have to come over. And 1 plus 1 would be 2, and we would have 4 left over, 24. So there's lots of different ways to solve for that. And you can use any one that you like. Let's take another look. Aisha picks 60 blueberries to make a pie. Then she picks 12 more to eat. How many blueberries does Aisha pick? Okay, so what are we trying to find? How many blueberries does she pick? Well, to find that information, we have to find what our numbers are that she puts together. First, she picked 60, plus she picked 12 more. And it wants to know how many is that all together. Well, boys and girls, we could just look at these numbers and we could do our tens and our ones. So we could plus the one side. 0 plus 2 is 2. And we could plus the 10 side. 6 plus 1 is 7. See how I wrote them right on top of each other? I put the ones together and I put the tens together. Just like we did with our model, but I just didn't draw it. I used numbers instead of a model. If you needed to do your model, you could do 6 tens, and then you could do plus 12, which is 1 10 and 2 ones. That's 12, 10, 11, 12. And then you could count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2 more. 72. So the answer is 72. All right. For on the number 2, it says Yuri collects 21 cans for the school food drive. Leo collects 36 cans. How many cans do Yuri and Leo collect? Well, what's the question we're trying to find out? Good. I think you know. How many cans do Yuri and Leo collect? They want to know how many do they find all together. To know the answer, we have to look back in our story and find our information. Yuri collected 21 and Leo collected 36. And we need to plus them together. Again, boys and girls, you can either draw your model or you can do your ones. 6 and 1 is 7. And your tens. 2 plus 3 is 5. If you just put them right on top of each other like that, the ones together and the tens together, then you can add them up. 1 plus 6 and 2 plus 3. And put them together that way. If you have to draw your model or you want to, you could go 2 tens and 1, 3 tens and 6 ones. And then you could count it up all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. And the answer would be 57. All right, boys and girls. There are several more problems for you to do at home today. You need to go ahead and finish the story problems on the next 2 pages and do your practice and homework. And on the back of your practice and homework, you'll have your spiral review, just like always. Boys and girls, I hope you have a good time with this. If you have any questions, you be sure to call your teacher and let her know. Bye-bye.